Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I know it's kind of lame greeting. Oh, who's happy on Monday, man? But I mean, I had a good day, so I hope you had a good day too. Um, I mean, Monday. I mean, I don't think it has to be all sad and gloomy. I don't think that's necessary. Yeah, you can be happy on Monday. Why not? Anyway, uh, so last night we were talking about something, right? We are talking about like what this price equation in economic humanology, humanological economics. I would rather say humanological economics because I want to say put economics on the spotlight rather than putting humanology on the spotlight because we are very humble people here. Okay, we have to solve economic. We have to solve economics because all this, in economics, you have this demand curve or supply curve, like what do you call it? What is it like neoclassic, whatever garbage? Okay, I'm sorry, but all this demand curve, supply curve, I think it's all garbage. Okay. Yeah, I mean, utility, marginal utility is a useful concept, but in terms of all this they do in the Cartesian coordinate, two-dimensional coordinate, and how they explain this supply curve, demand curve moving, price going up and down, bullshit, all garbages. Okay, I think it's some Cambridge economists. Forgot his name. He came up with all this stuff, like borrowing some concept from mathematics and physics. I appreciate what he tried to do, but I don't think he got it right. Okay? I don't think that's how it works. Alright? The demand curve, supply curve, they try to explain the price going up, down. Because this is how I do it. This is how I would do it. Price is equal to demand minus supply, period. Okay? Supplies goes up, alright? Sometimes price become negative. Right? Many examples, right? Yeah, acting. Huge supply of actor wannabes in Hollywood. You go to Los Angeles? Yeah, yeah, everybody come to Los Angeles to become an actor. Okay. I'm gonna stand because I've been sitting all day. So, excuse my cough. So, yeah, actor would pay casting directors and directors to get acting role. They don't care if they do it for free or even if they have to pay for it, pay to get this acting job, they'll do it. They'll borrow money from their rich parents or whoever, right? Yeah. So very popular job is many times voluntary. They don't get paid, like politicians, political positions. Yeah, everybody wanna do it, so they don't. So yeah, price goes down and down, and sometimes price becomes negative. For example, local elections. Okay, they lose money because do you know how much it takes to be a local politician? A lot. To win an election, you have to advertise, right? Because so many people want to be a politician. They want power, control, prestige, fame. Okay? But local politicians, they don't get paid very much. Why? Because price goes down. Because there's so much supply and the limited demand. Only a handful of political positions, right? Everybody wants to do it. So that's why it drives the price down. Actually, price become negative. Why? Because to be elected in a local politics, you have to put a lot of money in there to get elected. Okay? Now, once you get elected, do you get the money back? Not really. Okay? Because it doesn't pay very well, local politicians. Yeah, they don't get they get very low salary. Okay, why? Because so many people want to do it. So you can still get very high quality candidate, high quality local politicians, even if the price is extremely low, or even if price is even negative. Okay, local politicians, they put more money than they get salary from. Okay, they invest more money. It's a losing, in terms of money, it's a losing game. Okay, but they still want to do it, right? Because people want power, prestige, control. Okay, that's why they do it. Okay, acting, yeah, yeah. They put more money to, you go to acting class. Sometimes you have to pay to get this one audition. I mean, it's not even guaranteed. You take audition, it's like job application. Okay, it's like job interview audition. You pay casting directors to get into that audition. It's like you pay to get an interview, something like that. Okay, so that's acting market, entertainment market, and political market, same way. Because so many want to be a politician, so many want to be actors, models. Yeah, they just throw their head in the ring, right? They give everything they got. Some women in acting market, yeah, they even sell themselves, right? There's hence the expression casting couch. You have sex with casting directors, like, or directors, like Harvey Weinstein, right? To get this acting job. Okay? Yeah. Huge price. Negative price, okay? By getting an acting job, you don't, yeah, maybe you get paid a little, right? To get this acting role, but you put much more into it. So price overall, net total become negative. You're losing money. You're not making money, but you're losing money to get this acting job, or to become to get elected as a political position. Okay, so yeah, it's a simpler formula than this demand curve, supply curve, intersection. Oh, blah. This is parallel shift, left, right. What the hell, man? Economics. There are some good theories in economics. I know. Okay, I know some of it. But this demand curve, supply curve, garbage, absolute garbage. Okay, it's yeah. I would not blame you if you burn those economics, supply curve, demand curve. I would not blame you if you burn it. Okay, but I wouldn't ask you to burn it. I mean, your own book. Don't ever burn somebody else's book, because that's a crime. Okay, it's an arson. It's a felony. Okay, so don't ever burn somebody else's book. Okay, ever, never. Yeah, but if you have your own book, some bad book, yeah, I would rather trash it. Just put in the trash or recycle. Burning, yeah, it can be dangerous. Okay, so yeah, just expression. Okay, yeah, burn your book if it's a bad book, whatever. Okay, enough with that. So, we were talking about this graph theory, and we found it very boring. I'm not sure if it is possible to make it interesting. Maybe it is. I mean, we did some, right? We did some algorithmic approach, how about tree traversal? I mean, in computer science, you deal with graph theory because it has to do with the data structure, all right? Maybe we can do something like that, okay? Not quite sure how I'm not quite sure if we can find any interesting subject in this graph. Is it possible to make this graph theory interesting? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm as in the dark as you are. Yeah, I guess. It's very unstable here. There we go. Oh boy, we are doing so many combinatorial stuff. So, how do you call this? This geometry figure? Is that polyhedron or tetrahedron or something? I don't know. It's a dotted line, okay? It's a something that looks like pyramid, okay? A three-dimensional object. Is it like tetrahedron or something? You can think of this geometric object as three-dimensional triangle, okay? Yes, tetrahedron. This is what tetrahedron is. Okay. So somehow I remembered it. Wow. It's a three-dimensional triangle. Okay. You generalize triangle. Yeah, it's tetrahedron. All right. You know, my lower back is still hurting because I've been sitting all day. Okay. So. All right. So. Uh. Yeah. Because we are trying to examine the connectivity between these people A, B, C, D. Okay. Maximum connectivity when there are three people. It was a triangle, right? But when there are four people, yeah, tetrahedron. Okay, so when there are three people, we need 2D. When there are four people, we need what? 3D. When there are five people, yeah, we need fourth dimension, okay? Which is not easy to draw. It cannot be drawn with one figure, okay? But we can draw two figures in uh, three-dimensional way, okay? So this is a three-dimensional figure, right? Equivalent figure in two-dimensional is this: A, B, C, D. They're all connected, okay? Okay. A, B, C, D. It's like bird's eye view of this tetrahedron, okay? Okay. Now, next step, five people. We want to find the graph that where everything is connected, okay? So we have A, B, C, D, then we have E. So let's imagine A is kind of above or in front of this board, and E is kind of like behind the board in a three-dimensional way, okay? So you have E is connecting to everybody, okay? And also with D. Okay, E is connected to A, D, B, C. So everything is connected now. So the connection between E and A, it will be like inside of this double tetrahedron, like this, inside, like in the middle, the core. Okay, pith, or this axis, this you have this spin, right? You have this how do you call it? In the middle, there's this stick trunk. I don't know how you call it. Yeah, that pith, the axis. In the middle of the earth, you can think of this gigantic straight line that's connecting north and south pole, right? How do you call it? Axis? Sure, whatever. I don't know. Pole? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, it's a polyhedron, okay? Polyhedron. Well, let's say this is dotted line. Polyhedron. So you have this A here and E here, B, C, and behind this whiteboard you have wait a minute. Am I missing something? Yeah, no, it's D. Okay, so A is above, E is behind. Okay, so A is above and E is like below. Okay, so between E and A, there's this piercing axial line through this double upstairs and downstairs polyhedrons. Okay, so that's what this is. Yeah, all we are doing is connectivity. All right, we want to find a graphical representation of people who's connected to everybody. Everybody's connected to everybody. Okay. Why? Just for fun. Okay. Because we don't know what else to do with graphs. I don't know what other stuff is there to do. Oh boy, maybe it's my ignorance. Due to my ignorance in graph theory, maybe there are some interesting subjects there. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should study a little bit. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how about a two-dimensional representation of this? How would you do this? You have A, B, C, D. And you have E, okay? Oh well, I guess we can just connect like this, right? B, sure. And if you add F, yeah, just connect. Woo, woo, sure. Yeah, it kind of become very complex, like these intersecting lines, whatever. Okay, so it can be very confusing. All right. I mean, we are in humanology, so I guess we cover enough basics here, mathematical foundation. Okay. Now let's find some application in human world. Is there some interesting phenomena, like the relations between friends, like friend, and is there anything significant or anything intellectually interesting in terms of like humanological modeling? Maybe. Okay. Like people say, oh, how do you get a great job? Well, you got to know somebody, right? We hear that all the time, right? It's all about people who you know. when you get a job, yeah, it's about people who you know, or friend, family connection, that kind of stuff, right? Yes, it helps. Okay, it does happen. Okay, but in my life, no, never. It was never like that. Why? Because I don't have any family here. My family is in South Korea. Okay, so and also I don't like getting a job through my family or my friends. I don't want it. I want to be a total stranger when I get a job. My preference is I want to be a entire stranger, total stranger. Same thing in dating, in romantic context. I would rather meet somebody like out of random rather than meeting somebody through friends. I don't like that kind of stuff. Okay, like friends. Yeah, sometimes friends become my friends. That's fine. But when it comes to dating or getting a job, I'd rather be an absolute stranger. Okay, it maybe it's just me. Okay, we'll take a break. All right, let's take a break. Okay, so, uh, I mean, does it really interest you, like this connection between people? Maybe not me, maybe you. because I'm quite isolated person. I prefer to be that way. I mean, I have many friends, but I don't really hang out with any of them. When I go to a bar, I prefer going to bar all by myself, and that's actually how I always do it. I go to club, bar, I always go there by myself. Okay, and you know, when I was learning about dating, yeah, I did read some books, internet articles, YouTube videos about dating, like how to date, and there was this kind of magician-looking guy, mystery something, mystery method. Yeah, I did study that a little bit, and yeah, he had some insights, and he has this disciple, like apprentice, what style, I guess. I think that guy's like ethnic guy. I think the mystery that guy is white guy from Canada, I think, and this guy's style. I'm not sure if that was his stage name. What are they doing? Some kind of male lap dancer or something? You have stage name. Both of them had some good insights. Okay, so but I did buy their books, Mister's book, Styles book. I did buy them. Okay, but I read a couple of few pages and I didn't like it. I didn't like what they were saying. Okay, it was highly morally objectionable, especially the style guy. That guy is ethnic man, and he's going after the most beautiful woman, ultra interracialist. Okay, so yeah, no way, no way, man. No, boy. But they do have some knowledge. Okay, mostly it's about deception. Okay, they try to deceive girls. They have no problem lying to girls. So that to me is absolutely unacceptable. Okay, but yeah, they give out like give out the seminars, this so-called dating gurus, love gurus. Yeah, they give out seminars even to business people, because some business people think maybe human interaction, maybe we can learn something from them, and it's a valid hope. Guess what? Yeah, I did get some insights too. Okay, so yeah, they're not stupid people. Okay, but there are things that I don't like because they're very deceptive. Okay, they want to lie to girls, and that there are parts of their theories that I really don't like. But part of their theory, so there are some insights there. Okay, so um, it doesn't really interest me. All this social network, all like friend, all these connections. Maybe there is some value to it, but maybe you should do it because I'm just not interested in it, in any of those stuff. Okay, I'm not interested. So that's why I want you to do it. Okay, please, because I don't want to do it. It doesn't interest me at all. Okay, all this social connection. Nah, no, I'm not interested in that stuff. Okay. Yeah, you can study graph theory. Okay, some tree traversal algorithm or linked list, all that connection between people. Okay, yeah, go for it, please. Because I'm not interested in those things at all because I'm not a social person. Okay, yeah, I love socializing with people. I do. Everybody needs that, but it's not something I'm interested in because I'm more of a loner. I like being alone. Okay, so I'd rather deal with devils and satans and ideologies. It's one on one. Me and the devil. Or me and God, me and Jesus. It's always one on one. That's how my preferred mode of interacting. Okay? It's either I interact with one person, just one woman, right? Girls, they're social, right? So, yeah, hey, what they want to do with a guy, with her boyfriend, go to parties, go to some public places. So they interact with many people. I'm not interested in any of that. What do I want to do if I have a girlfriend or a date? I'd rather take her to my house or I go to her house. I prefer taking her to my house. Okay? Because what I would do is to dance, to sing, and some intimacy, conversation. Okay? One on one, that's what I prefer to do. Okay? And when I just talk to friends, like guy friends, right? Yeah, I'd rather talk to that guy on a one on one basis. Okay? Not as a group. Alright? And with God, with Satan, Jesus, Holy Spirit, yeah, I want to deal with them one on one. Okay? That's why I don't want to go to churches. I don't go to churches anymore. I used to. I mean, last year I did. Political reasons, for some other reasons. But I prefer dealing with people on a one on one basis, or I just want to be alone. Okay? It's my preferred mode of social interaction. So, yeah, that's why it doesn't really interest me to go into that all this graph theory, graph theoretical relationology. Yeah, I'm sorry, but if you're a social person, yeah, go for it, okay? Because I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun there. Okay? Yeah, study graph theory, some data structure in computer science. Okay, I'm sure it's a fertile field. It's something just not my cup of tea. Okay, so I'll let you do it. All right. It's kind of I'm gonna leave it unexplored. I give you some initial steps, right? Yeah, develop on top of that, or come up with your own. Okay, or start new from blank slate. However you want it. Okay. So I went to mailbox to see if my calculus book or physics book arrived. It hasn't yet. So because I'm like looking forward to get those in the mail because they're the thick books, calculus and also physics books. Just undergrad textbook. I'm looking forward to it, like a child Christmas Eve or something. Yeah, to me it's like candy. Bucket full of candies. Okay. Oh, physics. Oh, I think I should buy chemistry textbooks too. Also biology. Okay. I should order that after saving up some money. Okay, because I mean I have limited resources. Okay, so uh, I make about average American salary. Okay, just about. Maybe slightly more than that. Just slightly more than that. Maybe. But I'm very much middle class. Okay, so I don't have any disposable income. After paying all my bills, nothing left. I don't really get to save. Okay. Anyways, what else? I have no idea. Okay. I keep thinking back to that graph theory because I feel like I left something that I should do, that I should have done in some graph theory. So I keep thinking back to it because nothing else is coming to my mind. You know what? Let's do some graph theory. How about that? Okay, let's be realistic. I'm a loner, right? So I don't have that many friends. Actually, I have a lot of friends, but none of them I hang out with. I don't hang out with friends. I hang out by myself. When I go to a bar, I meet new people there because I have a good reputation. So people love me, okay? And I'm kind of well known in the local community. Why? Because when I go to a bar, in a karaoke bar, I sing and dance. When I go to a club, I dance in public. And the way I dance is kind of weird and strange, and but some people like the way I dance, the way I sing. Okay. I'm not saying I'm a good singer or a good dancer, but some people find it very entertaining because it's some weird shit. Okay. And I appreciate the appreciation, of course. And also during the lunchtime, I run right next to the road. There's this trail, running trail. So yeah, people get to see me. I'm running below freezing point, like 10-degree Fahrenheit, which is like what, -5 Celsius. Yeah, below freezing point, right? I run outside and with suit and typically when I run, yeah, I take my tie off, but sometimes I run with my tie, this necktie on. Okay, I'm trying to match the color. You don't see my tie, do you? It kind of blend in, you know. I try to match the color. Okay, so yeah, they see me running in suit and tie, and yeah, so in locality wise, in my locality where I live, yeah, I'm quite recognizable. Not just in this town in Alaska, wherever I have ever lived. Yeah, I'm very, very highly recognizable fixture, local fixture. Why? Because I'm very different. Okay, so back in the days when I was a teenager or early 20s, yeah, it was my life was very, very difficult because I'm so different. Nowadays, people love me because I'm different. Okay, because I learned some social skill over the years. I had to learn exceptional social skills because I'm a very different person, and in order to survive as a very different person, my social skill had to be more than average people's social skill. Okay, because I'm very different person, and at the same time, in order to get along with other people as a very singular different person, I had to learn exceptional social skill, people skill. And by now, I'm 40 years old. Yeah, I got it. It took me a long time, decades, to get to this point. But now I have it. Okay? So yeah, people love me. And yeah, and I'm very grateful to God, to Jesus, Holy Spirit, and other people around me. Okay. Yeah, so I'm a loner. Okay, so I'm probably the simplest case. Okay, so there's me. What are some people that I know? The kind of people I'm in regular communication with. Work. There are a lot of people at work. So let's say this is a work set. So now it's getting interesting now because we are connecting graph theory and set theory. Now we are talking. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, oh, you know what? I want to leave graph theory. I want to abandon it. But on a second thought, maybe there is something there. So I kind of was like hesitating to leave the graph theory entirely. Now we found it. Set theory plus graph theory. Okay. So this workplace, people at work. How about people in the family? Family. And people in my hobby, just politics, hobby. And people that I meet, like, very on a transient basis, temporary, transient, fleeting. Like people I meet in the grocery, people I just pass by on the street, okay? Transient. Do you know how to spell transient? Transient. Transient. Like fleeting, temporary. Okay. Yeah, I'm traveling, right? And I go to Walmart in the town, and I encounter people in that town, in that Walmart. Probably I will never ever see them again. Okay. I see that one person. Probably I will never ever meet them again, meet that person ever again. Because I don't live in that town, right? Most likely, I mean, it's possible that that person and me meet some other time in some other place, but most likely 99% of the time, yeah, that person and I will never meet each other ever again until I die and that person dies. Okay, so yeah, transient. Now we are doing something new. Okay, so it's entertaining to us when we do something brand new. Yeah, there's some old and new, right? Graph theory, yeah, it existed for a very long time in mathematics. Okay, like Euler and some other people. Graph theory in computer science, yeah, graph theory. Is it a very long time? But now we are adding graph theory plus set theory. That is something new. Okay. Probably, maybe somebody attempted this before, or maybe have wrote a book about it before. Maybe they did, but I don't know of any. Maybe because I'm ignorant. Okay. I don't know, but doesn't matter. We are having fun. Okay. At least something new to me. Okay. So yeah, now we are talking, now we are having fun. Okay, we are not relying on some Isaac Newton's gravitation formula, universal gravity. Let's depend on that, let's lean on that, let's it's a big thing, this Isaac Newton's universal gravitation equation, everybody know about it, so it's like celebrity, like, Donald J. Trump, yeah, hire me. I wanna work for you, work with you. Okay. Newton's law of motion. Yeah. It's like sun. This all shining light. This big celebrity. I wanna lean. I wanna depend on that, so that I'm warm, and because I'm kind of insecure person. Yeah, I wanna cling to that big thing, so that I feel secure, so that I become a member of this big ideological group. Yeah. That's one way to have fun, I guess. Because when we did the influence equation, yeah, we kind of relied on this glory and glitter of this Isaac Newton's universal gravitation equation, right? We kind of relied on his power. Okay? Just like people, they want to tattoo, pierce, marijuana, gay marriage, just because it's something big ideology, something popular, something mainstream. Yeah, that's why they want to do it, because they're very insecure people, so they want to belong to this big group to feel more secure and safe. Okay, because they don't want to be a minority, they want to belong to the majority, because they are very insecure, weak people. Okay, so yeah, if you're out of job, two ways, right? You may want to get a job in a big company to be a member of that big corporation. Or, okay, three choices. You can work for a very small company. Okay. Third choice, you can make your own company. Okay. So, uh, the way I prefer, I don't care as long as the job doesn't make me too busy. I don't want to be too busy because my main focus is in this extracurricular activity, humanology. Okay, job, I just want to work like 40 hours a week, not no more than that. I want to work enough so that I pay my bills. That's it. Okay, I don't want to work anymore because I don't. I'm not interested in making a lot of money. Okay, I'm not interested in that. There have been some part-time job offers, but I had to turn it down. Why? Because to me, I would rather spend more time doing this humanology rather than making money. I'm not interested in making money. Okay, I'm interested in this creating brand new knowledge because that's more entertaining for me. Okay, it depends on who you are. Maybe some people get more into entertainment out of purchasing Ferrari, Mercedes, BMW, Aston Martin, or Lamborghini, beautiful cars, yeah, or like Camaro or Challenger, beautiful American cars, okay, or brand new Mustang or Corvette or whatever. Yeah, they are beautiful cars, okay. I would buy it if I would buy them. I wouldn't buy Lamborghini or Aston Martin or all those foreign cars because I'm kind of like quasi American, right? I mean, I have accent, I have foreign association. I grew up in Korea, right? So I want to emphasize more Americanness. So if I buy cars, it will be always American cars, okay? I mean, I had in the past Hyundai and Subaru. That's the only two foreign cars I've ever owned in my past. Other than that, it was like Geo Tracker or Chevy Corsica or Ford, Mercury. What other cars have I ever had? Yeah, Jeep. Yeah, I prefer American cars. Okay, so if I happen to have a lot of money, yeah, I'll buy Camaro, green Camaro or blue Challenger or yeah, all different colors like blue, red, yellow, green, purple. Those are the cars are orange, but it will be all American cars. Okay. Do I want to have many cars? Yes, I do. Okay. If I happen to become very rich, yeah, I would buy probably 10 different cars in 10 different colors like red, orange, white, black, green, blue, purple, whatever, right? So brown, so that it matches my clothings. The car I drive today, yeah, it will perfectly match my clothing. Okay, that's one of my fantasy. That's what I would do if I become very rich. Would I donate to charity? No, not a single penny. I don't believe in handouts. Okay. Would I create jobs? No. If I am rich, yeah, I probably just spend. I'm not gonna make a brand new company. No, I'll just purchase products, and they will create jobs, right, in that company, right? Because I'm giving money to that company by purchasing these products. That's how I would create jobs. I'm not interested in creating brand new companies. No. So do I want to be rich? Yes, but not by working more hours. I don't know. Maybe humanology become famous. Maybe they be advertisers for this video series. Yeah, that's possible. Or maybe if I become famous with humanology, maybe I write books and I what attend host some seminars and maybe they give me money for that. Sure. Yeah, by all means, do it. Yeah, I do. I want to be rich? Yes, yes, yes. Because I will buy a big house, like mansion with 10 garages, because I will be having 10 cars. So it's gonna be a big house, big mansion. There will be many rooms. I will have to hire people who would clean my house, clean my cars. Yeah, would I want that? Absolutely, absolutely. But I'm not gonna work more hours to do that. If I become famous with this human knowledge thing, and they want me to give out lectures and speeches, yeah, I'll do it. Okay. They want me to write books, yeah, no problem, no problem. We're gonna take a break, okay, and then we'll talk about this set theoretical graph theory or graph theoretical set theory, okay, because it's now getting interesting, okay, because we are doing something new, brand new, and that's always very very entertaining, okay. Uh, influence equation, yeah, we kind of relied on this glory shadow of big giant in physics, Isaac Newton. Yeah, it was exciting because we are kind of taking advantage of his power and fame, not money, power and fame and knowledge of Isaac Newton. Yeah, it was exciting, okay. Just like TV show, Apprentice TV show. It's exciting because it's relying on this big guy, Donald J. Trump, right? Yeah, I love that show. Yeah, it's a fantastic show. But here, we are in an uncharted territory. That's exciting too. If there are more than one way to have fun and get entertained. Okay, so yeah, we good starting point. So yeah, we thank God, we thank Jesus, we thank Holy Spirit, we thank Bible for this food, metaphysical food, daily food. We're gonna take a break, okay? All right. Okay. Before I go into break, I wanna drink some. I wanna drink some vodka. I brushed my teeth. Okay, that's the very first thing I do when I come back home from work. I brush my teeth. There is something in this vodka, so I gotta take it out. It's some piece of hair. I don't know. It kind of looks like some kind of animal hair, maybe moose hair. I don't know. Whatever. But vodka is a very strong alcohol, so all the germs they tend to die in here. So yeah, no problem. All right, we're gonna take a break, okay? Okay, so we forgot one more. We have family, right? How about friends? Okay, we call it bodies. Okay, we have F here, family. Okay, so and actually we have graph theory, we have set theory, and we're gonna add one more to this potpourri. Okay, what would that be? It's also discrete mathematics. What is discrete mathematics? The kind of mathematics that does not deal with calculus. Okay. Discrete. It means calculus is continuous mathematics. Continuous. Discrete mathematics, no, like natural number. One, two, three, nothing in between. Okay. It's like step. It's not continuous curve. No, it's step. Like stairs. That's discrete mathematics. Okay. Mostly it deals with natural number, or maybe integers. Okay. So we're gonna throw in one more discrete mathematics. We already have graph theory, set theory, both of which are discrete mathematics. We're gonna throw another. What do you think it will be? It's something we have dealt with in the past. I give you like 5 seconds, okay? Maybe 10 seconds. I wanna switch out drinks. Where's my mushroom drink? Right here. Okay, good. What is it? Group theory, right? So let's briefly review what each of them are. All right. We're gonna erase this. Set theory, graph theory, and group theory. What are the differences and what are some similarity, some commonality of those three branches of discrete mathematics? What are some similarities and what are some differences? Okay. Think about that for a while, for a second. Think about that for 10 seconds. Okay. I gotta grab some more drinks because I drink when I'm having a lot of fun. When I feel bad, I don't drink. Do I? Maybe I do. When I feel bad, what do I do? I don't know. I don't feel bad very often. I think I just suck it in. I don't know. Maybe I just do something else. Maybe probably I just do something that I regularly do and just move on. You know, try to wipe out the bad memory with brand new memory. Yeah, when I feel bad, sometimes I go shopping to second hand like thrift store and buy new ties, buy new sport coats or buy new coat. Yeah, I go shopping. Okay. Okay, I had some bad time. You know, it's time for me to get some rewards. So I go shopping, clothings. So probably that's the only time I go shopping for clothes. Okay. Sometimes when I feel bad because something bad happened, yeah, I go to bar, club to meet new people to wipe out the bad memory, flush it out, and replace it with new memory. We're meeting new people, go to bar, go to club, dance, sing. Yeah, that's what I do. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I move on. Okay. So you should never be tied down with some bad memories in the past. That's what psychologists make you do, right? That's the worst thing you can do. It's like pouring acid to the wound. You should never look back and get tied down to your bad memory, bad past. You should forget it, move on, look forward to the future, not backward. Okay, so psychologists, psychiatrists, they don't know what they're doing. Okay, what they're offering is poison. It's not medicine. Okay, so they don't know what they are doing. Okay, what they are doing is they are making things worse for you. Okay, so enough with that. Okay, so yeah, psychologists, psychiatrists, they need to learn humanology from me, from us. Okay, otherwise they go bankrupt. Okay, it's because the kind of approach that they are taking it will never work. All right, because they don't know what's right and what's wrong. Blind leading the blind. Okay, so yeah, they need to forget about all the psychologism because it's poison. It's not medicine. It's a poison. Okay. I know one man's medicine is another's poison. I get it. Okay, but psychologism is poison for everybody. Okay, because it's from the devil. It's from Satan. All right. Psychologism is satanic. All right. So yeah, you need to forget about everything you learned in psychology, psychiatry. You need to start learning humanology. Okay. Then you can help people a lot better. You will do your job better as a counselor, as a therapist, okay? But you have to learn humanology. There's no other way, okay? Anyways, or maybe there are other ways, but not psychologism, okay? All right. So set theory is like this. Set theory, Venn diagram, right? It's about group membership. We have static set theory and dynamic set theory. Dynamic set theory is like this. Oh, there's the set A, right? I was not there before, but now I joined in. So I become a new member of this set A. Dynamic set theory. Okay? In static set theory, we also have this intersection. Common members between two sets. Okay? And we add dynamic component like this. Maybe I was here, then I become also a member of set A, and then I become member of A. I stay as a member of A, but I get out of the group, the set B. Okay. Now, what's a group theory? Group theory is it gives more color to the set theory. Okay? Why? Okay. You have set A and you have set B, right? This guy A belongs to big A. This guy small b belongs to big B. Member Bob is a member of set barbers. Hair cutters. Now person A, Adam, belong to this set of anti-geists. Okay? So, because when you define a set, it's like this X. Set A is equal to X bar X is an anti-geist. That's the set A, okay? Set A is set of members X when X is an anti-geist, okay? There are several members here. So, actually, this is humanological group, okay? So, set theory, group theory, in terms of humanology, they are same thing. Why? Because group theory is what? Members, you have a lot of members and you have some rules, okay? And when that's actually set. So group theory, set theory, in humanology's purpose is same thing, okay? But group theory in mathematics, you have operator, right? And then you have numbers, a set of numbers and operators, set of operators, or just one operator, okay? So yeah, but it does emphasize this operator. To us, it's rules, okay? So, um, but yeah, because group theory kind of emphasize the relationship between operators and numbers or members, okay? Yeah, it does help us as humanologists to think about uh, the set of, okay, rules, set of rules and set of people. Yeah, but yeah, it's basically the same thing, okay? So yeah, group theory kind of gives some kind of color to the set of rules, is ideological group, whatever, okay? But mathematically they are identical, okay? I mean, inside of humanology, okay? Now we are talking about graph theory. So, if group theory gives some color to this set, what kind of color, political color does it have? What this set has? Is it kind of leftist or rightist? The color of this set, is it more like liberal or conservative or like red or blue? Yeah, so group theory gives some color to this set theory because we are adding rules in there. Not just one rule, many rules. Okay? Ideological group. Okay? Now, how about graph theory? We add graph theory into this. Set theory. Initially we had set theory. We added group theory. Now it gives some color. We are coloring this Venn diagram. With group theory because we are adding like rules, like political color, ideological coloring. Now we are adding graph theory. What is it adding? What's the contribution of graph theory in this picture? Okay, and I want you to think about that, and because we're gonna take a break. Okay, I wanted this to be interactive and relaxing, and so yeah, let's take a break. Yeah, what would be the contribution of graph theory into this picture? What would graph theory adding into this picture? Okay, I want you to think about one English word of vocabulary. Okay, all right, I'm not going to give you any more hint, just one word in English. Okay, what is graph theory adding to this picture? Okay, all right, let's take a break. Okay. So what's your answer? What's that one English word? Maybe, perhaps you have better English vocabulary than I do. I was thinking about texture. Okay, graph theory, I think it will give some texture. Okay, because set theory is a little bit blunt. Okay, oh, you have this set, right? Just dots, collection of people. And okay, you have graph theory. We give it some color, right? You have rule. Oh, you are a green party, whatever. Environmentalist. Yeah, group theory. Give some rules, right? Now, graph theory. Give it a texture. What are the relationship between these members? How are they connected? You know? See what I'm saying? It gives the texture. Now we are completing the picture. Okay? Because we have texture, alright? Yeah, it's trying to be rhyming like a poet. Okay, do you like this? I like this. We have set theory. We just circle and dots. We have group theory. We give it some color. We add graph theory. Now we have texture. Set theory, group theory, and graph theory. Now we have some materials, matters, boundary, and then we have color, and now we have texture, the bones, connective tissue, or backbone, whatever. Okay? This is something really cool, something very beautiful. It's like organic, it's like God creating this human being, Adam. Okay, so we are participating this creation of brand new universe, just like God. And it's not quite anti-Christian thing. It's very much Christian thing. Jesus said, "Be whole, be perfect, just like your heavenly Father is. Be like God." To us, God is our role model. We want to live after God. We want to be like God. God is our role model. Don't you think God is the best role model there possibly can be? So yeah, we humanologists, we adopt many things from Christianity. Okay, so Christianity, Bible is kind of like our parental figure. Okay, we don't always agree with our parents, but we inherit many things. We learn many things from our parents, our teachers, our friends, our bosses, former bosses, people we read about in the news or watching TV, or like Mr. Donald J. Trump. Yeah, we learn many good things from him by reading his books, watching his TV shows, listening to his speeches, some of his speeches. His speeches used to be pretty cool, but nowadays I don't even bother. I don't know, maybe politics, power, it kind of corrupts people. I'm kind of disappointed because initially I liked him a lot when he got just elected. His speeches were very good, very inspiring. But as time goes by, his speeches kind of becoming like repetitive and kind of showmanship, and it's all about him and it's all about he getting re-elected. So I'm being very very disappointed. If I get become the president in 2021 January, maybe same thing will happen to me too. Who knows? I don't deny that possibility. Of course, I'm doing hypothetical, so I'm doing hypothetical of hypothetical. So first hypothetical is I become the president in 2021 January. Can it happen? I mean, everything is possible. So it doesn't really mean anything, right? Because everything is possible. Anything is possible. So yeah, my chance of being the president in 2021 January, yeah, there's 0.0001% chance. So it doesn't mean anything, okay? But for the entertainment sake, let's just hypothesize I become the president. Second hypothesis, maybe I become corrupt, complacent, boring, just like President Donald J. Trump has become after 2 years. Okay? It can happen to me. It can happen to you. Okay? Who knows? I mean, look at King David, Shepherd David, fresh figure. Oh, righteousness. Oh, justice. Yeah, I walk on the dark valley of shadow valley of death or whatever. Then I shall not fear because God will lead me to green pasture all days. Yeah, I will not suffer. I will just lie down in the green pasture, and you know what? After several years, couple of years, I got it. I became the king, and I'm just being lazy. Because I'm the king, and I'm just walking around in my palace, and I'm looking down. Oh, look at that naked girl. Who is she? Oh, Bathsheba. Okay, yeah, bring her in. I don't care if she's married or not. Yeah, I'm gonna have sex with her, and I, then my baby boy, I'm gonna name him. I'm gonna name the Prince Solomon. Yeah, he's a dirty baby, bastard. This fruit of adultery and murder. But my son King Solomon, yeah, he will be our next king. Yeah, he's a bastard, the fruit of my lustful greed, sexual desire, this adultery, and then involves indirect murder. But yeah, he will be the next king. Solomon, okay? Just making fun of my parents. Because Bible is kind of parental figure, right? To humanology. Just kidding. Oh, well, yeah, you gotta honor your parents. Yeah, we honor our parents. Bible, God, Jesus, King David, King Solomon. But at the same time, we don't want to be idolaters because Jesus can be an idol. Blind worship of Jesus, Bible, God can be idolatry. It could be idolaters. Okay? And we don't want to do that. So yeah, we are just being rational, reasonable, and objective. So we criticize Bible, God, Jesus. Yeah, sometimes we talk shit about them. Just the nature of the business. Okay, in humanology, yeah, you don't get a free pass. Okay, we do make constructive criticism on anything and anybody. Okay, I mean even me. Yeah, criticize me by all means. I invite you to. Oh, you are what you are. What kind of criticism would you give me? I'm okay. What? How about I criticize myself? I mean, I have full time job. Okay, I work hard. Okay, and then I come home and I do this. It's a great hobby. I enjoy it. That's why I'm doing it. If this is not enjoyable, humanology, I would not be doing it. Okay. Oh, you are against marriage? No, I'm not against marriage. I want people to get married and white, brown and brown, black and black. Okay, I want to that diversity. White people, brown people, black people. I want the diversity preserved. So I advocate for same race marriage. Okay, yeah, there could be some exceptions. Like if you are an ethnic man, either brown or black man, and this white girl is she's ugly, or if she's old, or she's obese, whatever. Yeah, I guess it's okay to marry her. If she's really ugly, really obese, and really old, yeah, why not? But young, slender, beautiful, fertile white girl should be reserved for eligible white men only. Okay, because white race is a very endangered species. It's not conservatism. Okay, it's liberalism. It's about protection, conservation of diversity. Okay, conservation of a species, white Caucasian species. That's what it's about. So it's very liberal thing. Okay. Anyway, don't even get me started on that. Oh man, don't get me started on that. Okay, so let's go ahead with this set theoretical, group theoretical, graph theoretical thing. Okay, kind of rhymes. There was three theories. Theory. Okay. Is there anything else to say that about this? Maybe not. Maybe we talked enough about this graph theory. I mean, what else is there? Is there anything more to explore? Okay, there's me, person A, right? It's a singular set. Okay, know thyself, the Socratesian thing, right? There's a set, right? And there's only one person in there. Me. Or you. Just one person. A singleton, okay? Singular set. A set whose member is only one person. Why is it important to think of one person as a set? It's because of this, okay? We kind of talked about this amnesia or dementia or like delusion. What if there's this English expression, you are beside yourself. You are beside yourself. You're out of your mind. Okay? So that English expression maybe have some application here, okay? In set theory. Isn't it exciting? Maybe some happy, entertaining coincidence. This common English phrase, idiom, expression has to do with set theory in humanology. That's the magic of humanology, my friends. So there is identity or me set, okay, and there's this one person, small I, okay, I mean, I guess we can think of some kind of marriage context because at least in Bible they say, oh, man and woman, or one man, woman, Adam and Eve, they marry, then they become one body, one person. Okay, yeah. Also, that's Old Testament in the book of Genesis. New Testament, Jesus said, "Let them be one." Okay, yeah. Let's unite people. Let them be of one mind. Let them agree on things. Yeah, Jesus said in the New Testament, right? So, yeah, let them be one, you know. Give me 1 second. Let them be of one mind. But there's I, right? Let's say this set I, this boundary is like objective I. O. So there's small I, So capital I and lowercase I. Let's say I is subjective, okay? Because some people say, oh, you know what? I had this dream. I was sleeping and my soul got out of my body and I'm looking at myself. Have you ever had that kind of dream? It's very creepy stuff. Have I? Well, it was a nightmare. Okay, some dream, kind of maybe 10 years ago, 3 years ago, or maybe as close as 2 years ago, right? Have you ever had nightmares? Do you have nightmares? Have you ever had nightmares before? Can you tell me what your nightmares have? Can you describe your nightmares that you actually experienced and remember? Bad dreams, horrible dreams. How about good dreams? Let's talk about dreams, huh? I mean, we are not doing this in psychology context, but as an entertainment. We take a break very shortly, okay? So one nightmare. Let's take a break now. Okay, I want to give some break to my vocal cords, okay? So we'll take a break, okay? Yeah, tell me think about your nightmares, good dreams, okay? Then tell me, right? Okay, we are back. I just looked up Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, Confucius, and I think Plato was single. I think he was celibate. But Socrates, Aristotle, Confucius, they each of them had a wife. So Buddha, I think he was single. Jesus, yeah, he was single. And there are rumors, oh, Mary the Magdalene. I think it's just made up story. Okay. Okay, back anyway. So, uh, Jesus said, what good is it if you obtain the world and lose yourself? So, this is a very philosophical point. Like Jesusian or Socratesian, you have this I said, and the member, you, I, person, it is individual, now is inside. But what if, in time, this person get out of there? He's out of his mind, beside himself, or lose himself. It's English expression, common English expression. Also, Jesus talked about this. And Socrates, maybe this can be thought as some epistemological point of view. Yeah, you're not quite knowing who you are. Here, yeah, you know who you are. You are within yourself. You got your shit together. Here, you're beside yourself, you're out of your mind, you don't know who you are, and you lost yourself. Yeah, so I think it's worthwhile to explore philosophically. Don't you think? We had this, right? A dot is equal to A who knows, who's in connection with himself, who's connected to himself. But if he's disconnected to himself, it's just A. He's not quite connecting himself. He's not connected to himself, okay? Yeah. We talked about that briefly. So what did Jesus mean when he said, what good is it if you gain the world but lose yourself? What does that mean? Let's think about this. Okay? It's plain, simple English. There's no fancy big words here. Okay? But maybe there's some profound philosophy in there. Let's explore that. In humanology, yeah, we love Jesus. We love Jesus, okay? You know what? Why don't we do some acting? Let's do that. Let's do some acting, okay? Let's bring them some swivel chair. You know what? I'm gonna actually stand, all right? With I gotta switch position, not possession. Mr. Jesus, thank you for revisiting me in my humble residence. You came from all the way from heaven to my Alaskan humble residence. So thank you. Thank you. Mr. Jesus, we want to ask you as humanologists, we want to ask you one question. What did you mean when you said, what good is it if you gain the world, win the world, but lose yourself? Isn't that something you did? Isn't that something you did? I mean, you lost yourself, right? You thought you are a son of God. Obviously, you had some mental disease.
some megalomania or schizophrenia or some delusion, dementia, right? You're crazy, right? Because you thought you're son of God when you are just carpenter's son. You're homeless, jobless, penniless. All your official job title was at the very bottom, a beggar, mendicant, a beggar, wanderer, homeless, jobless. That was you. So you lost yourself. You're out of your mind, right? But you gained the world, though. I mean, come on, Jesus, Mr. Jesus. Your name is household name. Everybody know who you are. But you failed. You committed suicide. You died from suicide. You lost yourself. You went crazy. You are insane. You are psychopathic, sociopathic. Not just you, your disciples too. Look at your favorite number one top elite disciple, John. He thought things like a terrorist. Maybe he inspired many terrorists, even today. He wanted this world to perish, destroyed. Two-thirds of human population just die. That's what he wanted. That was his vision of the future. Apocalypse, the book of Revelation. Okay, so, but so yeah, your disciple, your number one disciple, John, was a sociopath, right? Oh, he talked about, oh yeah, yeah, Jesus will come from heaven. Yeah, it's so crazy. It's so mental disease. It's psychological case, right? Psychos. Yeah, you're a psycho, and your number one disciple was a psycho, just like you are. Yeah, mental disease. Yeah, you should have seen some therapists, psychiatrists, because your disciple inherited that mental disease from you. You are a psychological case, and so was your disciple, John. And they are pathological case, like yeah, psychopath, sociopath. You hated people, you hated the world, and so did your number one disciple, John, Saint John. Yeah, he inherited the mental disease from you. Okay, so you lost yourself, John lost himself, but they gained the world. Mr. Jesus, Saint John, household name. Everybody praise both of you. You gained the world, but you lost yourselves because you went crazy. Mental case, right? Yeah, mental disease, psychopath, sociopath. Oh, you're hyperventilating. Is it because I'm right? Uh, Say something, please. Say something. I mean, if stage is yours, Mr. Jesus. Stage is yours, please. I'm just trying to be objective here. I mean, come on. Yeah, show me what you got. Yeah, defend yourself. I'm giving you time. I'm not Pilates. I'm not Pilate. Just, yeah, say what's in your mind, Mr. Jesus. Yeah, defend yourself. I'm not going to interrupt. Please, stage is yours. Yeah, please. Tell us. You know what? You're full of shit, but I like your vodka though. Yeah, I can tell you that. That's the only reason I come visit you, man. You piece of. You
don't know shit. You don't know what you're talking about, man. Oh, what humanology is garbage, okay? Psychology, even psychology is better than this shit. You are a bullshit, and your humanology is a bullshit too. Okay, that's all I have to say. You are a bullshit, and everything that come out of your dirty mouth is also bullshit too. You're full of it. You're full of it. You're full of it. Okay, that's all I have to say. But you make good vodka, man. I like your vodka. That's not shit. That's golden. Your vodka is golden. I give you that much. I can give you that. Yeah, your vodka is good. I like your vodka. So. Mr. Jesus, thank you. Thank you for your compliment. Oh, the Son of God, enjoying my vodka drinks. Coming down from God Almighty's presence. Oh, that heaven over there, and then you come down to me to visit me to my humble Alaskan residence, and you drink vodka and you like it. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, man. You know I'm drinker, right? You know I turned water to wine, right? Yeah, of course I love drinks. I love alcohol. Yeah. Come on, pour me some more drinks, would you? Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Jesus, so Son of God. Yeah, I will do anything. Not anything. I'm not gonna die for you. No. And you died for yourself. So I'm not gonna die for you. But I can pour you some more vodka drinks. I can do that. But not more. Okay. Yeah, I can pour you more drinks. Yeah. I can do that much. But not more than that. Okay, so don't ask me to get crucified for you, just like you asked Saint Peter. I'm not going to do that for you. I have better things to do than that. I have better things to do than committing a suicide in the name of Jesus. I'm not doing that for you, sir. Because I'm not exactly a Christian. I'm a humanologist. Okay, so if you want somebody to die for you, ask somebody else. There are plenty of other people who would be more than happy to do that for you, but it won't be me. I won't be one of them, okay? Because, come on. You had your fun, okay? You have groupies. You have a lot of girls around you. You have a lot of students. You are surrounded by people all the time. And look at me. I'm not with anybody. I don't even have a girlfriend, okay? I'm just by myself. Nobody is watching this. Nobody is reading my books. Nobody is studying my academic papers. No. In a way, Mr. Jesus, I deserve more credit than you do. You died when you were 31 years old or something. I'm 40 years old. I lived more years than you ever have on earth. You are just enjoying this party environment in this heaven, right? With the presence of God, where there's no darkness, there's no evil. You were playing and were dancing with angels and whatever in this paradise. You lived in this earth for 31 years. I lived in this earth for 40 years, 9 years more than you have. Oh, you got what? You want some credit for being crucified? What? Couple of hours?
They're suffering for a couple of hours. It's not just me, it's everybody on earth. We suffer every single day for like 100 years, 90 years, 70 years, 80 years. We, average people on earth, we deserve more credit than you do. Why? Because you happen to be born with a silver spoon, the divine spoon. It's not silver spoon, it's not gold spoon, it's not diamond spoon, it's not emerald spoon, it's not sapphire spoon or ruby spoon, no, divine spoon. You got the best spoon in your mouth when you are born. Because you are the son of God. You know? You say what? You are the son of God? Okay, let's assume that you are the son of God. Let's assume that for the sake of argument. Okay, I'm going to use that against you. You're born rich. Just like Donald Trump or John F. Kennedy or whatever. You're born rich. You're born as the son of God. You got everything handed down to you for free. When we, sons and daughters of men and women, common people, we had to earn what we know. We had to go to school, we had to study, do the homework, to learn something. But you, just because you're just born as the son of God, you know everything. When you are born, you didn't have to study, you didn't have to work, you didn't have to wake up in the morning and Monday through Friday and go to work. You didn't have to do any of that. Why? Because you're the son of God. You inherited the wealth, the universe from your Father, God the Almighty. Now, do you expect me to praise you, kneel down to you, worship you? No. I can't do that. But you did not suffer enough. You suffered for one day, on the day of crucifixion, the last day on earth. You worked for only for one day in your 3 decades of life. Us, we suffer, we work, we study every single day for 100 years, 80 years, 90 years, 70 years. Because we have to. You worked only for one day, right? On the last day on earth, when you got crucified. Yeah, I understand. You suffered, you pain and suffering of this. Oh, this crucifixion. You know what? I'm gonna do this brand new dancing for you. Crucifixion dance, cross dance. Woo! I'm being crucified. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I'm hurting. Oh, I'm hurting. Oh, ah! It's painful. You. Oh, this pain and suffering on the cross. But you did it for one day, okay? Us. We do that 365 days a year times 80 years, 90 years, 100 years. We suffer every single day. You suffered only one day. And because, come on, when beside that, except that one crucifixion day, the last day on earth, in your 3 decades of life, you're partying, okay? Hey, come on, it was not working. Oh, you know everything, right? You're the son of God, you know everything, right? So, yeah, oh, this dead person, yeah, rise. Then he got resurrected. Oh, you have some disease? Yeah, heal. Then he's healed. It wasn't quite working. It wasn't a labor. What kind of doctor are you, huh? I mean, human beings, right? To be a doctor, that person, a human doctor had to go to elementary school, middle school, high school, college, medical school. He takes MCAT, right? Medical school, then internship, residentship, whatever, and then become a doctor. And to heal somebody, he gotta put on the gloves and mask and wash his hands and a scalpel, whatever, right? And then cut it open and then suture kit. Yeah, then just sew this. Yeah, close it up. CPR, boo, 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 whatever. Nurse, secretary, medical bills, paperwork. Bing! It takes days, weeks, months to heal somebody as a human doctor. But I'm son of God, so yeah, heal, arise, resurrect, be clean, open your eyes, open your ears. It takes 1 second. Just because you're son of God. You don't have to study, you don't have to work. Everything's so easy. When we are not sons and daughters of God, we have to study, work. You didn't suffer a single bit. I mean, except that one day, the last day on earth, crucifixion day, right? All the other days of that tiny little life, 3 decades. You see, you're weak. You are so spoiled. You couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle the pain and suffering on the earth. This life as a human being. So you quit after 3 decades. You're like, oh, I had it enough. That's so easy now. Enough. I want to go back to my father, paradise. Because earth sucks. Planet earth sucks. I hate it. I don't want this anymore. So I'm going to go back where I came from. Heaven, paradise. Bye. Woo! Woo! So that's you, Mr. Jesus. And now you want me to worship you and praise you. Come on. I know better than that, Mr. Jesus. I'm sorry. We're gonna take a break, okay? We're gonna take a break. All right. Okay, so we had some fun with acting. So let's get back to the whiteboard. Okay, so I mean, we made fun of Jesus because I guess it's fun to make fun of some celebrities like world renowned, oh, household name for more than 2,000 years. Mr. Jesus. Yeah, it's fun to make fun of some celebrities, okay? Like Jesus is not like other celebrities. He's like global across time and space. Every continent, yeah, they recognize the name Jesus. Whether you are Christian or not. And for 2,000 years, more than 2,000 years, yeah, they knew Jesus. So it's fun to make fun of that timeless global celebrity as big as Mr. Jesus. It's fun to make fun of that celebrity, okay? So that's why we did it. I hope you had fun, okay? If you are offended, I'm sorry. I apologize. But if you're a Christian, how do you reach out to secular people? You have to speak their language, right? That's my excuse. Okay. So, we are still dealing with just one person here because it's philosophically very interesting, okay? And here, we'll take it to the next level, all right? I thank God, I thank Jesus, I thank Bible, I thank Holy Spirit for this. I thank mathematics, the spirit of mathematics, the mathematicsism, okay? Guardian angel of mathematics. Yeah, thank them. Okay. So it's like this, okay? So you're one person. You're not thinking about anybody else in the world. Just you. One person. You're not thinking about other people, your friend, family, your colleague, student, fellow student or your co-worker. You're not thinking about anybody else. Just you. One person. Okay? And guess what? There's network inside of you. What are they? In terms of humanology terminology. There are many things inside of you. What is it? In humanological terminology, I give you like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, because I want to switch out this drinks. I want to switch out drinks. Oh. I'm gonna give love to some of this abandoned, this kind of vodka drinks that I haven't drank for a while. I want to give them some love by pouring this fresh vodka and drinking them. Okay. Neglected vodka drinks. Yeah, let's give them some love, okay. Spruce tips. So good. Oh, that's so good. Ooh. They make my day. Vodka drinks. Once forgotten vodka drinks. Oh, they make my day. Okay. So what's that humanological terminology? Inside of you there are many things. What is it? It's been a while since we talked about this humanological concept. What is it? Maybe there are over two things. You get full point. You get one of them. One of those two things. What are they?
Hmm? Copium account. Perhaps Copium channel. Okay. You get full credit if you get either one. Okay. Yeah, Copium account. Okay. Copium channel is sure. So there's you. Okay. Inside of you, you have Copium accounts. Many. We are just listing 3. Okay. Your health, your career, maybe your extracurricular activity. Okay. Yeah. Copium channel. How do you become very healthy? You exercise, right? Exercise. And you do healthy diet, good diet, healthy diet. Okay. Now, how do you enrich? We are connecting Copium account concept and Copium channel concept. How do you enrich your career? You study. Okay. You invest your time and money for studying. Yeah, you buy some dirt cheap books from Amazon.com, whatever. Yeah, it takes you what, $10, whatever. Old editions. That's what I buy. Because old editions, they are as good. Why? Because if it's a good knowledge, it never changes. Okay. Then why buy a book that's cheaper? Yeah, old edition. Yeah, studying. Okay. How about you study and you work? Okay. That's how you build your career. You work with what you already know, and you study and you learn something you do not know yet. Future, study, learning something new. Work, you use something that you already know. Okay. Career, extracurricular activity, like hobby, right? Hobby, you enjoy old hobby, or you try to learn something new, brand new hobby, brand new dance moves, brand new martial art moves, maybe brand new martial art weapon or whatever. Okay. New old hobby and new hobby. Okay. Whatever. So there are many different components in you. Okay. It's a network graph. Like you have all different things kind of connected some certain way, right? Yeah, network. You're adding some textures. Okay. Inside of you, this is you set, right? There are several members. Okay. We are connecting the dots. Okay. You have Copium accounts, and then we are connecting them with Copium channel. Because sometimes your hobby, extracurricular activity like avocation becomes your vocation. It happens all the time, right? Okay, you have full-time job just to pay the bills, day job, but you have a hobby. That's what you do after work or during the weekends, right? What if it takes off? What if it becomes something very popular? Okay, that's how actors get become an actor. Because I mean, I try to be an actor in Los Angeles, so I know how it works. You have full-time job because acting doesn't pay. Okay, as a startup actor, you get small things like student films, or community theaters. They don't pay you anything, but it's very competitive to get one role, non-paying acting role. Student film, community theater. They don't pay you, but it's fierce competition because it builds up your resume and your connection and your experience. Okay, so it's competition is fierce. So it doesn't pay, but you have to eat. You need a shelter, so you have full-time job. Okay, many actors, startup actors in Los Angeles, they work as a waiter, waitress, or so in a grocery store at nighttime. You know, stocking, right? Shelf, you replenish the items, food items, whatever items in the department store or at night. You know, graveyard shift. Yeah, I've done that before. Okay, graveyard shift at night. Yeah, you put things in the shelf. Yeah, you have full-time job to pay the bills, to buy food, to eat, to survive. But during the daytime or some evening or weekends, you go out for auditions. I know this because I used to do that for a year in Los Angeles. Politicians, you have full-time job because politics, local politics, doesn't pay your bills. Okay, so yeah, you have full-time job. You save up some money. Maybe you have some inheritance, or maybe you are a boss of a small business. Whatever. Maybe you are retired. Okay, so you have secondary income source. So then you have time, extra money. Then you can do more local politics, and then state politics, then national politics. That's how it works. Okay. All right. So yeah, inside of you, you have health, career, and curricular activity like your hobbies, whatever. But they're interconnected. You can have the best career if you are very healthy. You exercise. So you are fit. You're not obese. Okay, you're fit because you do practice healthy diet and regular exercise. Okay, you're healthy. Probably you'll get a better job because you'll do perform better in the interview. You're healthy. You're full of energy. Okay, and you can work long hours because you're healthy. All right, and you smell good because you can wash yourself. But if you're obese, you probably will smell bad because you cannot wash yourself very well because you are just too big. You cannot reach out to all these cracks and whatever. Okay? Yeah, you're healthy, you're clean, you smell good, you look good, you're presentable, you're stylish. Yeah, you probably get a better job. Career. So they're connected. Now, extracurricular. Yeah, we talked about this. Your hobby becomes your profession someday, one day. Maybe politics used to be your hobby, but you become a full-time politician. Or acting maybe used to be your extracurricular activity, hobby, but maybe you become full-time actor. You're a musician, fine artist, painter. Maybe it become your career. With something you are passionate about. You spend a lot of time doing this painting, acting, writing music, playing piano, acting, dancing, singing, martial art, whatever. It may become your career. So they are interconnected. We have now graph theory now. Okay? So that's you. Now, let's go back to Jesus because we talk shit about Jesus because he just got it so all easy. Oh, you inherited all this wealth from your father, the God Almighty, the creator of the universe, the ruler, the king of the kings, God. Oh, Mr. Jesus, you're the richest son of a bitch. You're the most powerful prince because your father happens to be the creator, the ruler of the universe, the God. Okay? Whatever. Give me 1 second, okay? Just some friends. Yeah, just from some friends. Anyway, so where were we? Kind of lost the track of my thoughts. Um, yeah, yeah, Jesus, yeah, son of a bitch, right? He didn't get silver spoon in his mouth when he was born, not gold spoon, not diamond spoon, but the divine spoon, the best spoon in the universe, because he happened to be the son of the richest, most powerful, most famous father, God. So he's fucking son of a bitch, okay? But still, he knows a lot of stuff that we don't know because he happened to be the son of God. He inherited the knowledge for free. It was for free. Yeah, he didn't have to work, but he still knows something that we don't know. And he gave it to us. Okay? Just like Solomon, right? Son of a fucking bitch, right? Solomon. Oh, he never got outside of his palace, royal palace of Israel. He never had to work. He never had to study. He just was sleeping, having sex with all these prettiest girls in Israel. So he was stupid. He had all the power, fame, money. He had it all. The only thing he was lacking is knowledge. He prayed to God because God asked him, "What do you want, Solomon, son of David?" And Solomon said, I have money, power, and fame. The only thing I don't have is knowledge because I'm fucking stupid. I never studied, I never worked. So I don't have any wisdom because I didn't work. I never lived outside of this palace. I grew up in the greenhouse, this palace. I never got outside of it. So I have no wisdom. I never had to study. So I'm the prince. Prince. Son of David, okay? I never had to study, so I'm stupid. Ignorant. I don't have any knowledge. So give me knowledge and wisdom. That's the only thing I'm lacking. Okay, yeah, I'll give it to you. People like us, we have to study for decades to get a PhD. 12 years in public school, elementary school, 6 years, 3 years in middle school, 3 years in high school, 12 years. Then 4 years of college, undergrad, 16 years. Then 4 more years in PhD program, 20 years or more. And you do postdoctoral study, 3 years, so 23 years. Total 25 years of studying to get a PhD. Philosophy doctor or something. To become a professor or researcher. 25 years of studying. Solomon, not a single day. He just answered one question from God. Like genie. God was like genie in this Arabian Nights story. Solomon did not come to God. God came to Solomon. Such a lazy ass Solomon was. Solomon didn't come to God. He didn't start to pray to God. No. Solomon was sleeping. Oh yeah, I had sex with a girl, some random girl I just met. She's 19 years old. She's such a sweetheart, the prettiest girl.
in Israel. I'm prince. Yeah, yeah. They bring in these girls, you know. So yeah, I had sex with her and I drank wine. I ate the best food in Israel, imported food. Yes, I had sex with her. I ate, so I fell asleep, and then voila, there's God coming to me. I didn't ask for him. No, God came to me when I was sleeping after eating all this the best food in Israel and having sex with three different best girls in Israel. Yeah, they were sleeping right next to me, you know. I was just sleeping. I was not praying. I wasn't asking for God. I was just sleeping, you know, after having sex with three girls, foursome, you know. They were sucking my dick and they were kissing me, and I calmed inside of them, and their mouth, their vagina, whatnot, right? Virgin vagina. They're all virgins, okay? Three virgins. The best looking, youngest 18-year-old, barely legal girls. I had sex with all of them, okay? They were still sleeping right next to me. I had a blast. Yeah, I'm spoiled son of a bitch. I know. I had sex. I ate all this the best food in Israel. Then I fell asleep. I didn't ask for God, but God came to me. Hey, you having fun? Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for everything that you gave me for free. I didn't work for this, but yeah, I feel the sexual pleasure and sexual pleasure, all that stuff, and this pleasure of eating, and because I'm fat, I'm obese, but doesn't matter. Who cares? I'm the prince, right? Yeah, I eat all sweet food. I sleep, and so yeah. Thank you. Oh, okay, no problem. So, I'm genie. I'm God. What do you want in life? I give it to you. Oh yeah, you know what? I have money, power, and fame. The only thing I'm lacking is knowledge and wisdom. Would you give that to me, please? Oh yeah, you bet. I give it to you. That's Solomon. Okay. He got it for free. Knowledge and wisdom. Think about it. He's a prince. He never lived outside of this greenhouse palace. He never had to study anything. He's the prince, the son of King David. He didn't have to study, he didn't have to work. He didn't have to live outside his palace. He doesn't know anything about this world, science, history. No. All the things he have ever done is having sex with these random girls, the best, most beautiful girls in Israel. Eat the most delicious food in Israel. He got it all. Okay? That's why he asked for knowledge, wisdom, and because that's the only thing that he was lacking. He had money, power, and fame. Because he happened to be born in the womb of a woman that his father had sex with, Bathsheba. Okay, that's the truth. I'm trying to be objective here. Yeah, you can say I'm Christian, but I'm a very critical Christian. Okay, when I read Bible, I'm a critical reader. I'm being very objective when I read Bible. Okay, I don't worship Bible. I don't worship Jesus. I don't worship Holy Spirit. I don't worship Trinity. I don't worship God. No, I think and I criticize. Okay. So yeah, Solomon is a bastard son of a bitch. Okay, but what he said, some of the things that he said, is correct. In the book of Proverbs, book of Ecclesiastes, they're good. Yeah, God gave knowledge and wisdom for free to Solomon, but it's from God, and it is true. Many of them, not maybe not all of them, but some of them are correct. Okay, we're gonna take a break. We have only 30 minutes left, so
we continue with whatever. Okay. So I hope you are being entertained. Okay. So all right. That's what this is about. It's stand-up comedy, sit-down comedy, one-man show. Okay. All right. Let's take a break. Okay. Okay, we're back. Cooking my dinner under the moon. Okay, so. Alright. So. Yeah, Solomon, Jesus, yeah, they're sons of bitches who got handed out everything that they have, everything they know. They just got it for free. They didn't have to study or work. All the money they had, all the knowledge they had, they got it for free. Unlike us, who have to study and work every single day. But they knew good stuff though, because it's from God. Okay? At least that's Christian belief. So humanologists, yeah, we read Bible and we kind of know what Solomon said, some of it, what Jesus said, some of it is correct. Right? Whether we like it or not, it is correct. Some of them, okay? So, Jesus said, yeah, do not lose yourself. So what does that mean? You grow up and you learn things, some morality, ethics, what is right, what is wrong. But you know lying, stealing is wrong. But just to get rich and famous and powerful, you betray your own moral rule. So, you have rule. Thou, you have learned as you grow up, thou shalt not steal. You have that rule. You remember that rule. But, so this rule is one component of your moral set. Your set of morals, your set of rules, ethical rules, your ethics. It's just one of it. Okay? But to be rich, powerful, and famous, you violate this rule that you still remember. Something you learned as a child. So you are beside yourself. Kind of, it's why, you know why? Kind of look like Chinese or Japanese. Look like this. Ooh, I'm beside of myself. Let's do some calligraphy, shall we? Is it English or Chinese or Japanese? I don't know. Certainly not Korean. Ooh, I'm me. I'm you. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, you can sell this, I think. It's very beautiful calligraphy. By the way, art. You know, in a movie or novel, it's all about evil, right? Villains. You have Batman movie, you have this Joker, Jack Nicholson, okay? The other Joker in Batman Returned or what, some contemporary, more recent Batman series. I don't give a fuck. They're all garbages. I don't like them. The only Batman series I liked is Batman 1 and Batman 2. Batman 1, you have Jack Nicholson, Kim Basinger, and who's the other guy? Who played that Batman? He's a great actor, good actor. I'm not acting. I just don't remember his name. Okay. What's his name? You Jack Nicholson, Kim Basinger, and who is the other guy? The Batman guy. Who is that guy? He played Beetlejuice too. Although the same director. I don't remember the director's name either. I'm gonna look him up. Okay. Batman 1. Who played that Batman? on, Batman one movie. 1989. Okay. Who played that guy? Ah, such a garbage, man. I love that music too. Batman music. Michael Keaton? Okay, Michael Keaton was the Batman guy. Who was the director? Tim Burton. Okay. Yeah, Tim Burton did this, stopwatch kind of animation, clay animation. Yeah, whatever, right? Michael Keaton, okay? I was like, Keith? What? No, Michael Keaton. Okay, I got it. So, yeah, you have this rule, moral rule. You learn this. Stealing, theft is bad as you grow up. But there was this temptation, okay? So, if I steal, yeah, I can be rich, powerful, and famous. I'm talking about metaphysical theft. Yeah, stealing, if you steal money from somebody else, you go to jail. You don't become powerful and famous. Yeah, you may become infamous or negative powerful, or you may be in debt because they're gonna sue you. Negative money, okay? But there are legal theft, like bankruptcy. Yeah, like President Trump, right? Yeah, it's a legal theft. It's not illegal to declare bankruptcy, but it's theft nonetheless. Or disability. I mean, there are legitimate, correct disability claim, but there are illegitimate, kind of cunning, cheating disability claim, whatever. Okay. Or you can steal somebody's fame, right? Yeah, you're a Washington Post, New York Times journalist, and you get into this 10 seconds of fame by criticizing Trump or by praising gay marriage or praising legalization of marijuana. Yeah, it's a moral theft, ethical theft. You are stealing from humanity or whatever. Yeah, metaphysical theft. Okay, so something very generic concept. Maybe we'll talk about that later. Okay, some more about that. So, yeah, you know this rule, but you know what you are doing is wrong. What you are doing is immoral. So you betray yourself, your own knowledge, ancestral knowledge, something you learned from your parents and teachers and friends, your bosses. Yeah, you're outside of yourself, your own morality. Okay, that's this small character you. Okay, let me try to write it in a funky way. Okay, okay, this is big U, right? Capital U, and then you have woo. I'm funky you. I'm funky me. Or how about I? Okay. Color. By the way, arts, fictions. Okay, all these beautiful things. Even the book of the Song of Solomon is pornographic. Song of Solomon in the Old Testament, in King James Version Bible, is highly pornographic. It's not about some sexual intercourse between married couple. No, it's not. It's about fornication, fornicative sex, sex for pleasure. That's what Song of Solomon is all about. It's about two young couple, a man, a woman. They barely know each other. They just have sex for pleasure, hedonistic sex, fornication. That's what Song of Solomon is about. It's not about marital, domestic, legitimate, legal sex, moral sex, ethical sex. It's not that. Okay. Pastors, preachers, popes, bishops, probably they know it's not about marital sex, but hey, they have their job. They don't want to lose their job, so they say, "Oh yeah, it's all about marital bliss, domestic bliss," but it's not. I'm a humanologist. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a bishop. I'm not a pope. So I say to you as it is, because I don't give a fuck. I have nothing to lose. Okay. Yeah, you know, a man who has nothing to lose has no fear, right? Yeah, that's me. Maybe some of you too. Okay. Yeah, it's art. Okay, art is about fiction. It's a fiction, imaginary world. So it's okay to put some evil in there. You write a novel, okay? You make a movie. You draw a picture. It's allowed you put some evil in there because it's entertaining. That's the Song of Solomon. He put a lot of fornication in there. Lust, pleasure sex. That's what Solomon's Song of Solomon is. Okay? It's allowed because it's fictional, it's not real. We are separating, dividing fictional world and real world. In the real world, yeah, we cannot have fornication, but in the fictional world, we can imagine, we can fantasize. It's allowed. Why? Actually, it's encouraged. Why? Because in the fictional world, yeah, we commit fornication so that we don't do it in the real world. We are venting out this fornication desire, this copium, into the fictional world so that we don't have to do it in the real world. We have this fornicative desire. It exists. It cannot just disappear. It's the first law of copium dynamics. Copium cannot just disappear. We have to vent it out. But if we do it in the real world, it's bad. Why? Because we will get STD. But if we do it in fictional world, like writing a love poem or write a fiction, make a movie, fictional world, or maybe we masturbate, yeah, it's okay because it's imagination. It's better. Fornication happens in the imaginary virtual world rather than as opposed to happening in the real world. Because if we fornicate, if we are promiscuous in the real world, we will get the real STD. But if we just write some songs, or novel, love poem, or we just masturbate, the fictional imaginary world, we're not gonna get any STD. Okay? Maybe less of two evil, whatever you call it. Okay? So, art, like Rodin, okay? Rodin. Yeah, he made a lot of romantic, sexual sculptures. French, I think it's French, okay, Rodin. Okay? Yeah, but it's allowed. Okay? Michelangelo, Rubens, or Van Gogh, whoever, all these great fine artists, yeah, they painted naked women. Great sculptors, yeah, they sculpted naked women. Great novelists, they wrote about naked women. Okay? But it's allowed. In art, it's a fictional, virtual world. So some evil is allowed. But in humanology, what we disallow is killing of women. You cannot kill a woman, even in a fiction, even in a movie. No, you can't. In humanology, in art, fiction, novel, movie, yeah,
it's okay to kill a man. Okay, but you cannot kill a woman. Okay, because it's not pretty. Killing a woman, that's just, even in a novel, even in a movie, it it doesn't give, has any entertainment value or whatever value. No, doesn't have any value. But to kill a man in a movie, in a novel, yeah, it can be fun. You can joke about it. Okay, but you cannot kill a woman, even in a movie, even in a novel. Okay, that's humanologist law. Okay, anyway. So yeah, okay, let's get back to this. You are betraying yourself because this rule, anti-theft moral, anti-theft morale. Okay, how would you write I in a funky way? Ooh, 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 ooh. Like I. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Funky I, okay. Whatever. So yeah, you're betraying yourself, okay? Because this rule, thou shalt not steal, is part of you. That's how you grew up. That's what you learned from your parents, your teachers, your friends, your role models, your heroes. Anti-theft law. And just because you want to have sex with some pretty girl, you steal somebody's wife or somebody's girlfriend. Just because you want to be rich, you take away somebody else's business opportunity. Okay? Just because you want to have fun, you take some happiness away from somebody else. You make fun of somebody or whatever. Okay? Yeah, you're committing theft, metaphysical theft. So you're betraying yourself because this moral rule, anti-theft rule, is part of you. You'll never forget about it. But you are going against it. You're contradicting your own self. Part of you. Okay? Sure, you're beside yourself. You're losing yourself. You are coming out of yourself. You're a sellout. You're selling yourself, part of you, to the devil. Devil, Satan, is the purchaser of your soul. What is your soul? Your morality. That part of you. You're selling it out. You're compromising your own ethical rules. You are a sellout. You're losing yourself in order to gain the world, money, power, and fame. Okay? So that's our theory about this Jesus saying, oh, what good is it if you win the world but lose yourself? Okay, that's one interpretation of that. Do you have better interpretation? I challenge you, do it. I want you to come up with better interpretation of that Jesus is saying. I want you to. I want you to be better than me, okay? Because I love you. Just like a parent, just like a teacher. I want you to be more successful than I am. And that's easy, right? Because I'm not successful at all. Okay. I want you to be at least smarter and more knowledgeable and better than me, okay? Alright. Yeah, it's very Jesusian concept of self-sacrifice, but all the parents, all the teachers, they do that. Teachers, parents, yeah, they want their kids, students to be better, bigger and better than themselves. Me, same way. Okay. Good teachers, good parents, by the way. All right. So yeah, you're contradicting yourself. You're selling out. You're beside yourself, out of your mind. Okay. And yeah. There was this one more thing I wanted to talk about regarding this. So yeah, let's talk about repentance. Okay, so you got out, it's a corruption, right? You got back in, there's repentance. Corruption, repentance. Okay, now let's talk about homosexuality. You're born straight, heterosexual, because you're Homo sapiens. No Homo sapiens individual is homosexual because it's biology, it's science, it's objective, it's logical, reasonable, rationality. Okay? If you declare yourself to be a homosexual person, you are outside of yourself. You are insane, you're beside yourself, out of your mind. Okay? Because you're born as a heterosexual biological individual. That's science. It's a biology. We are not talking about religion or ethics or morality. It's science. Okay? Are you a human being, Homo sapiens? Then you are heterosexual. There is no exception. There is no exception. Okay? But you declare yourself to be homosexual or transgender. Yeah. You're betraying your own self. You're beside yourself. You're out of your mind. Okay? Marijuana. It erases your memory. Short-term memory, right? Without short-term memory, there cannot not be long-term memory. So you have perception, right? And then short-term memory, and then long-term memory. Okay, that's how memory works. Without short-term memory, you cannot form long-term memory. You are erasing yourself. You are outside of yourself. You don't want to remember who you are, what you experienced, what you learned. Marijuana, okay? Marijuana, this homosexuality, yeah, all these evil things, okay? We are running out of time, okay? Yeah, thank you. Bye. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Bye.